Scarlet and his producers recently performed. I got a chance to speak with Richie between sets about his exciting new album, Hit for Hit, and the first music video, Yesterday's Gone, which we'll be taking a look at later on, as it makes its cable TV premiere on Real Rock. A little later in the program, I'll be attending a very special holiday performance at Rye Presbyterian Church, where the organist Morley Jewell will play some beautiful holiday music. All this right after this message.
Look out! The Briar Patch is running in party gear this year with the ultimate in entertainment. The Briar Patch features live bands performing each month. Along with their super stereo and laser disc video systems, you can't help but dance through the night. So step aside and feel the lights and sounds take you away for a night of knockout partying. Because every night is party night at the Briar Patch, located off Route 6 in Carmel. Call 225-8787.
I'm very excited about our feature tonight. If you've ever seen Richie Scarlet perform, you know he's unique and he's energetic. I got a chance to see him perform and a chance to talk with him about a musical career that spans a decade. Now let's take a look. I'm proud of Richie Scarlet and his
Well, a lot of things happened unexpectedly because it took so long. Every day was like a different adventure when we did the album. Like I said, we went through a couple of different producers, and a lot of things unexpectedly happened. For instance, I used 3 different bass players for certain tracks, and we'd have to erase one, punch another one in, and then do another track, and things like that got really tedious. But it was fun. Second album right now in the works. We have half of it done. Half of it's in the can already, and we hope to have it out by early '85. I'd say February, early March. And that album will be entitled Seduction, and that will include just the seducers and myself. And the first album was not outside musicians. I used session people from New York. But the new album not heavy on futuristic band.
Too fast for me, that's what we need. You always get it out of bed. Maybe you hide from across the sea. Don't see the way it used to be. And criticize, she must be high. She thinks she's in. Yes, she thinks she's in some kind of fairy tale.
Primarily because it's absolutely essential to have a video this day and age in the music business for a number of reasons. Obviously, to promote your song. It's just such a very important tool that you must have to reach a big, massive audience very quickly without going through the rigmaroles of touring and going all over the place. It can be seen by millions of people at one time, which definitely helps promote your product and your song. Surprises in the video. John Waite and Rick Derringer happened to pop in, and they did a little cameo appearance each in the video, which was a lot of fun. It was great to have somebody like that working with us. Between a male and his girlfriend and another girl who comes into his life. It was just laid out pretty much in front of me after I wrote the song, and as we were recording it, I listened back to it, and I already started seeing a storyline, which we made it half storyline, half live type thing. That was, I think, the first one. It was the quickest one we could think of to do from the album. That had the best storyline for a video. Just, it was great. Everybody worked like real pros, and we had a lot of fun. Long process, about 15 hours straight. I feel absolutely right at ease, right at home. Matter of fact, if I'm not on stage for more than a couple of weeks, I start to lose it. And I start climbing walls and pulling my hair out. I guess the only time I'm not comfortable on stage is when somebody's throwing, highway flares at you or something like that. But I've been on the stage since I was about 11 years old. And I'm 27 now, so that makes it a good amount of years that I've been performing. I love it. I can't get enough of it. Once I got the feeling of hearing an audience and being on stage when I was 11, 12, I was hooked forever since then. So it became an obsession. Every time I do it, it's like a release. Rock and roll and acting. I love acting. And I'd like to continue to do it. I see a more acting, motion pictures, and plays. That's another great revenue for acting. And of course, it has to do with stage. So I'd say acting and also producing two projects, two parts of my career will branch out as kind of hopefully. And also continue to play rock and roll. Immediately when I stay creative, which is for me, I must be creative, whether it's acting or writing a song, even just walking down the street. Just gotta, as long as I can have some creativity out of it, I feel satisfied with it. If I didn't, it'd be time for me. So I was dedicated to Westchester. I was fortunate to be one of the few acts that was able to play original music and get away with it in the Westchester clubs. I guess the difference is it's a little more personal in Westchester. The club owners were always really, really cool to me. Where New York is very, you never even meet the club owner half the time. You're dealing with a manager of the club or whoever. But I was always treated really well in Westchester by people that ran the clubs. And Long Island, like I said, is, spandex pants and Capezio shoes or something. It just never really appealed to me that much. But once you're on the stage and if the crowd is moving, it doesn't really matter whether you're in Westchester or New York or Oshkosh, Ohio. It's all the same feeling. Yeah, I'd say New York City is a very tough crowd because they've seen it all, and it's hard to impress them, where it's easier to go to more remote places, parts of Long Island or parts of the Midwest, where it's easier to shock people. But once you do get the people going in New York City, really going for it, there's nothing like it. It's all the other places that are best. For a lot of major acts. In the last year or so, we've opened for like dozens, anywhere from the Ramones to Aerosmith to even older groups like Eric Burden, Mitch Ryder. I found working with some of those people that have been around that many years, they seem to be the coolest people to work with because they've been through it all. But it can be a really nasty thing opening for a big act, because they'll sabotage you if they think that you're, if you're really starting to move out and get the audience kicking, then they'll go out of their way to make it hard for you. Or they'll pull your power, or they'll take your lights away from you. It's nasty out there when you're an opening act. You don't get a sound check, and you go through a lot of changes, but when you're confident in yourself and you have a hot band like I do, then there's no, you just go out and do the best you can, and you don't worry about it. The way I deal with it is I just go out and I blow them away. That's how I do it. I leave it to the market. Everything that anybody ever wanted to rebel against, anything inside, whether it was, they didn't want to button their top collar of their shirt or whatever, they want to rebel against. Actually, that's what rock and roll used to be about, but it's become so corporate these days. But to me, it still is rebellion. It still means, being young, youth inside. And most important, it means that rock and roll is an attitude. It's a definite attitude, no matter how good you can play an instrument or how many years you took lessons playing something. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't mean beans. If you don't have an attitude, the right attitude, you won't amount to anything in the business. When I say attitude, I mean just that something inside of you, or the way you carry yourself or handle yourself, or the way you dress, that makes you, rock and roll. For instance, the Seducers, myself, we live rock and roll, literally live it 24 hours a day. We don't work day jobs and, put on our rock and roll clothes at night. We live it 24 hours a day, and it's that attitude that's so important that makes rock and roll special, and that's what makes it wild, and keeps adults from and parents from ever really liking it. So that's what it's about. It's for the youth, and for the youth in heart and mind. That's what rock and roll is and will always be. And once that ceases to exist, then there'll be no more rock and roll. It will just be corporate things put together by businessmen, which a lot of it is like that now. But for me, it's everything makes fun in life. That's what it is. Fun and an attitude.
We have
the curtains closed. It's hard to be the only one in the room. When did you assume that I'd wait to see if you'd stick around and change your mind? I was waiting in line. Yesterday's gone. Today you are holding a picture of me. Yes, I can see your sad face. We can look up to someone who just got replaced. You've been erased from my mind. Who cares about our dismal distant love affairs? It's going nowhere. Couldn't you see? I'm not like all the heroes you got on TV. I was only me. Yesterday's gone, gone. Today you are holding face. You made a face. Yes, it's young. Yesterday's gone. Yes, it's gone.
Wait a minute.
Get it.
Wait a minute, come back.
Oh, wait.
I think we can talk about this.
You talking to me, baby.
Come on, I'm not going to make you wait a night anymore.
I've waited long enough already.
All right, forget it.
Why?
All right, I saw all the pictures, and I don't want to see you anymore.
Oh, I'm heartbroken, baby.
But wait a minute, wait, maybe I can change my mind again.
Oh, yes, you
Come on, wait.
over. Yesterday's gone.
Don't go away. Real Rock has a special holiday present for you, and it'll be delivered right after these messages.
Light it up, drag it down, blow that smoke all around, dragging baby. Just in time, acting cool, wanna share your food, dragging baby. You're smoking cool, you know it just ain't cool. Girl, where you going with that dragon breath? When you walk in a room, no they can't stand the fumes. Ooh. back for me. What will it be? You always get an attitude. Maybe you hide from across the sea. You don't see the way you see. And with the stash, she must be high. She thinks she's in. Yes, she thinks she's in. Some kind of fairy tale. I'm American. Looking outside of reality.